Bill Jackson's team led by 2 at the end of one. Low-scoring game, 19-17 then. But a 23-6 explosion ignited in part by that man, Mark Aguirre, who had 10. Gave Detroit a 15-point halftime lead. Pippen. Chicago now hitting 22 of 72, 31% for the game, as befitting the defensive effort by perhaps the best defensive team in the league. There's a ball stripped at the other end. 7:48 remaining. Craig Hodges playing with 4 fouls, comes in for B.J. Armstrong, and Ed Neely is going to check in and give Stacey King a rest.
6 seconds on the shot clock.
Sally, 2 seconds on the shot clock. Offensive foul is called on John Sally. That's his second.
Well, the Pistons are certainly leaving openings right now.
Another great pass from Jordan to Neely. And foul before the shot. I think. Yep, before the shot. 100th consecutive sellout in this gorgeous basketball facility in Auburn Hills, Michigan, some 30 miles north of downtown Detroit, where the Pistons playing their first game number 7 at home. Michael Jordan count the basket, and he will shoot a free throw.
Well, I mentioned before, the Pistons haven't slammed the door completely. Their turnovers on the other end are adding opportunities for the Bulls. Here, Michael Jordan takes advantage of it. Again, getting pushed off the block where he'd rather be. But this time, he takes the whole interior defense of the Pistons for the basket. Another look, the same thing. More quickness than anything else. But those are the things that they have to do. Take the ball into the paint. They can't rely on the perimeter shots anymore.
77-64, the lead 13. Bulls shipped 5 from that margin in the third quarter play. They fell behind by as many as 22, 61-39. And trailed at the end of 3, 69-59. Rodman. Limping as he heads back down the court. Grant. Horace Grant gets his 3rd basket from the field in the ball game. And it's an 11-point margin with 6:50 to go. Johnson, Sally, Rodman, who's limping, Dumars, and Chuck Daly wants to talk about it. 6:46 to go in Game 7, the Eastern Conference Finals from Auburn Hills. Pistons up by 11. Against Cleveland, 36 he averaged against New York. And then in the Eastern Conference Finals, the average dropped to 30. And this year, Michael Jordan averaged 37 in the first round against Milwaukee, 36 against Philadelphia in round number 2. And in this series, his average has dropped to 32 points per game. So there are reasons why they are acknowledged as the best. The Jordan report, he has been fouled 6 times today. They have made contact with him 26. He's been picked 5 times, knocked down 3, has had to change directions 8, and we'll see if he can go 12 rounds.
Well, certainly that's taken a lot out of him, but I guarantee you that his teammates are going to jump on his back. He'll see the ball down court every single time when they're on offense, unless there's an easy layup.
77-66, Vinnie Johnson, Mark Aguirre. Here's Johnson spinning. Dumars. Joe Dumars has had a very quiet offensive game today.
And that's where Michael Jordan's fatigue may show. Joe Dumars now going to the offensive board. That's one place where Michael Jordan would like to rest a little bit.
Pippen and Aguirre battling for position. Aguirre gets it. Grant comes with a double team. The kick pass to Rodman off the glass and good.
Pistons doing a nice job of working their offense. They're executing the way they have to down the stretch to keep this lead.
Jordan fakes left, goes right to the baseline, misses the shot. Hodges saves it. Pippen spots up for 3, passes on the shot, and comes inside. Grant with the putback. Another offensive rebound. Neely back to Jordan with a fresh 24.
You're looking at a team right now fighting for their lives, and they're scratching and clawing.
Michael Jordan with 27. He's hitting 50%, 11 of 22. They just, the Bulls, that is, have not been able to get the margin difference into single digits. Johnson, near air ball. Rodman pleading the case that the ball was off Feely, and he pleaded well. Well, how about the argumentative powers of Dennis Rodman?
Actually, knowing the official to whom he was making the argument, he just made a mistake and pointed in the wrong direction, because those are arguments that you don't win with Earl Strom.
Rodman playing with that bad left ankle. 5:13 to go in the ball game. Thomas, Lambier. And he'll shoot another.
Those two guys that just come into the ball game playing a little two-man basketball with the clear out to Isaiah Thomas. The Bulls defense, Scottie Pippen, has to come over to cut off the drive. And once he comes over, his man follows him right underneath the basket. Anytime there's a double team, that's where you go. And if you have a guy like Isaiah Thomas, he's going to find you.
To go. Lead back to 14. Dumars and Jordan. More magic from Michael. And the lead is 12.
Phil Jackson's calling his team up, asking him to pressure.
Isaiah Thomas with 7 assists to go with 7 rebounds and 21 points. Has the ball now. Jordan out on him. Thomas drives left, and Jordan strips the ball. But Sally gets it back and puts it in.
Again, it's the dirty work. No one getting on the floor for the loose ball. Detroit wants it more at this point.
Neely. Pippen passes inside. Lambier knocks it away. 4:10 to go. That has them on their feet everywhere except the Bulls bench. Dwyer, Lambier. Dennis Rodman working on that ankle behind the Piston bench. Phil Jackson completing his first year as the head coach of the Chicago Bulls. His team trails 3:52 to go in the ball game, and the lead is 14. Come to the game and come back to the Midwest. Right now, let's go to Leslie Visser.
Vern, Chuck Daly just spoke to his team in threes. I guess he wants that third straight trip to the NBA Finals. He told his team to pressure the ball, attack the basket, and work harder on defense. He knows, of course, that Michael Jordan is still open for business. Vern?
The Pistons have never won a Game 7, but this is the first time they've had one at home. They lost 2 years ago on the road and 3 years ago on the road. Many of you might recall that thunderous collision of heads between Adrian Dantley and Vinnie Johnson that cost them one potential series. Here's Lambier. Lead is 15, just as it was at halftime. The lead at 16. Armstrong, Grant, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and Craig Hodges for the Bulls. Chuck Daly counters with Mark Dwyer, Isaiah Thomas, Joe Dumars, Lambier, and John Sally. Isolation play for Jordan. And Isaiah Thomas ties him up.
Defensively, the Pistons are now pointing totally at Michael Jordan. They don't believe that any of the other 4 Bulls can hurt them at this point with this much time left. So anytime he turns his back or is away from the ball, you're going to find another